to a nice hot yoga session. We're going to take it easy. So that's an all-level class. We're just going to start nice and relaxed in a cross-leg position, shukasana, easy pose, happy pose. We'll close the eyes. And the hands can just rest on the knees, and we'll feel our arms and our shoulders get heavy. And then start getting a feel for your breath. Try and keep your mouth closed and just breathe in and out through the nose. And start feeling your chest and your stomach rise. You can put a hand on your chest and on your stomach if you like. And just follow that gentle movement, that up and down. In through the nose. And out through the nose. All the way in. And all the way out. And let the hands get heavy again. And keep your spine straight as you drop the chin to the chest. Just letting the head get heavy. You breathe slowly in. And slowly out. Let your shoulders slide down so that you really feel the shoulders engaged here. And then from here, bring your left ear to the left shoulder, just rolling the head over to the side. And hold here for a little bit. The chin is still heavy. And we just hold, and we should feel a nice stretch here in that side of the neck, so going all the way down the shoulder as well. If you want a little bit more here, you can also use your left hand to push your head a little bit further down. You might just decide that this is enough. Good. And we take a deep breath in. On the exhale, we bring the chin to the chest again. Round your back for a moment, round the shoulders forward. And then drop down the head as low as you can. Good. And then from here, we straighten the back again. We keep the chin on the chest. And then slowly bring our right ear over to the right shoulder. Again, chin stays heavy. And we make sure that the shoulders don't rise. They should be nice and low. But in a relaxed way. So we're not pushing them down artificially. And we take deep breaths. Good. Now slowly roll the chin back down to the chest. This time keep your back straight. Interlock the hands behind you. And try and push your elbows towards each other, straightening the arms. For most of us, the elbows won't touch. That's not a problem. It's just that feeling that we want in the shoulder blades. And then that open chest. Now slowly raise the head and look up to the ceiling. And then drop the head again, straighten the head so you're looking to the front, or you can keep the eyes closed. And we'll take a few very conscious breaths here. Again, keep pushing the elbows towards each other. And we release nice and slowly. Bring the fingertips to the sides and walk the fingertips away from you. And we're going to drop our left ear to the left shoulder. This is the part where I'm scared that my AirPods are falling out. And we drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Good. Now stay here. Raise the left arm and reach it over to the right. As always, we want to stay straight in our spine. So we're reaching over. Sorry, straight in the spine is wrong. We want to keep that straightness in the upper body. So not coming forward and not opening up to the back here. One straight line. And we'll slowly drop the head, look down to the ground. If it's getting too much for you, that forearm can come all the way down into the ground, but maybe you'd like to rise a little bit here so that you feel your arm engaged. Good. Deep breath in, and we exhale and release. Inhale, raise the right arm, and exhale, reach over. Good, and we stay in that straight line, opening up a little bit here, not rounding towards the front. And then slowly drop your head, looking down to the ground. Decide if you want your forearm to be on the ground, or if you're happy here with the elbow hovering. Good. Deep breath in, and we exhale and come back. Very good. Bring the hands onto the shoulders. Bring the elbows towards the front, and then raise them high and open up. Take the elbows all the way to the back. Try and touch them behind you. Again, they won't, but we'll try. From here again, nice big round, going all the way to the back. And then up again and down. Inhale as you go up. And exhale as you come down. One more time. Again, go the other way. Deep breath. One more time. Okay, we'll shake off the arms, shoulders, hands, and bring that outer foot in towards us. From here, we're going to bring the arms to the sides, a little bit forward if you find that you're losing control. And then we come forward. Drop the head, gently round the back. Good. Hands into the middle, and we come up. And from here again, hands walk to the side, and we're going to raise the arms. Hands in line with the shoulders, palms open to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in and exhale, twist towards the left. Look towards your left hand. Inhale and exhale, come back. Breathe in here and exhale, twist to the right, keeping your knees heavy. My left knee in particular isn't rising. On an exhale, come back to the front. And then inhale, raise the arms, look up. And we exhale and float the arms down. Fingertips come onto the ground, walk them away from us. Drop the chin to the chest. And inhale, raise the arms, look up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. And we'll come onto all fours from here. Legs swing to the back. And we make sure that we spread our fingers wide. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Just for those who are new. Good. Now we're going to push the ground away from us, really pushing into the hands here. Strong upper back. There should be no sinking down. And then we inhale, arch the back and look up. We stay here, breathing slowly. And on an exhale, round your back, drop the head. And the chin comes all the way to the chest. Push your tailbone forward. Stay here for a few breaths. On the next inhale, arch again. And look up. Exhale and round. Inhale and arch. Exhale and round. And we close the eyes. We feel our body. And we feel in which way we'd like to move. That's different for all of us because we've done different things today. We've been doing different things in the past 7 days, probably in the past month. So see what your body feels like and move accordingly. Just taking inspiration from how you're feeling rather than from me, unless you need it. You can move the head. You can push the hips to the front and back, whatever feels right. And slowly come back onto all fours. Good. And we're going to go a little bit bigger. Inhale, raise the right leg. Bring the foot towards the head as you arch your back and look up. Exhale, straighten the leg to the back. Inhale, raise the leg high, push the hip down. Exhale, bring the knee towards your dropped head. And we do that same sequence again. Inhale, arch the back, foot comes to the head. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, raise that leg high. And exhale, bring the knee towards the dropped head. And one more time. Inhale, arch your back, knee to head. Exhale, straighten the leg to the back. Inhale, raise the leg. Exhale, knee to dropped head. From here, hover the foot if you can. And then slowly bring the toes onto the ground. Push your hips to the back. Push the heel to the back. And release. And then from here, we're going to roll our foot around. We're going into our ankle, one direction and then the other. And release. Good. We're going to check that we're still pushing the ground away from us. Flat upper back. Inhale, raise the left leg. Arch your back. Look up. Exhale, straighten the leg towards the back. Inhale, raise the leg high. Push the hip down. Exhale, knee towards dropped head. Same again. Deep breath in, foot to head. Exhale, straighten the leg to the back. Inhale, raise the leg, pushing the hip down. Exhale, knee comes towards the dropped head. Last time, deep breath in, foot to head. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, raise the leg. And exhale, knee to dropped head. Stay. And then slowly bring the toes onto the ground, ball of the foot as well. And we're pushing the hips to the back and we push that heel to the back. And release. Knee comes back onto the ground, the foot rises. And we're going to draw a circle with the toes, going in one direction and then the other. Very good. And we release. We're going to take a deep breath in and raise the right arm, look up to the ceiling. On the exhale, straighten the right leg. Good. And take a few deep breaths into the right side here. Good. And we release. Coming down. Inhale, raise the left arm. Look up. Exhale, straighten the left leg. If you feel a little bit wobbly, toes can come out to the sides here, the toes of the right foot. Deep breath in. Exhale, come back onto all fours. Very good. We're going to inhale and raise the right arm. This time on an exhale, push the elbow to the back. Inhale, raise the arm again. And exhale, reach over to the left. So we want that arm to be all the way on the ground. Drop your head, relax, and feel a little twist here. So what's going on in your lower back? And now from here, that left elbow pushes up to the ceiling. So we feel that in the upper back. Very good. We push into the left hand and slide that right arm back. Right hand comes back onto the ground and we inhale and raise the left arm. Look up to the ceiling. Exhale, push the arm to the back, elbow guiding the way. Inhale, raise the arm, and exhale, reach that left arm over to the right. And we come down onto the ground here, the head is relaxed, and that right elbow goes high. We take a few deep breaths here. Ah, yes. AirPod off. Good. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. And on an exhale, push into that right hand, come back onto all fours. Breathe in, arch your back and look up. Breathe out, round your back, drop the head. Breathe in, arch your back, bring the right leg up. Breathe out, knee towards dropped head. Breathe in, arch your back, bring the right leg up, stay here. And on an exhale, try and see if you can release that left hand and grab hold of your right foot. If you can't, don't worry at all. Just focus on here, or you can straighten arm and leg. Wherever you want to be, just test out what works. And if you've got that bind here, try and really raise that knee high. And you can even look to the left and towards your back foot. We take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, we release, coming back onto all fours. Inhale, raise the left leg, arch your back, look up. Exhale, bring the knee towards your dropped head. Inhale, arch your back, that leg goes up and we stay here. Now find your balance. This is the slightly harder version. You might want to start with this or here even. And we're going to raise that knee high. If we've got a bind, pushing into that left hand so the left shoulder is strong. And we look to the back if we can. Otherwise, looking to the front is fine as well. Good. One more deep breath in. And then we exhale and release. We're going to tuck the toes under from here, and we're going to raise the knees off the ground. From here, push the hips up, straighten the legs, and start walking the heels into the mat. The head drops and relaxes. You can shake the head, you can nod the head. And we're going to get warm here in the calves and in the hamstrings. Good. So for those who are super inflexible, you can keep a mini bend in the legs or a deep bend in the legs. We're going to start focusing on the upper body now. We don't want to come forwards at all. We want to push the shoulders towards the back until the arms are the extension of the back. So one straight line here, and the heel can push towards the ground, just like an inverted V or a mountain. Now from here, inhale, raise the right leg. Point your toes to the ceiling and take a few deep breaths. You can stay here or you can flex the foot and drop the heel to the buttocks. That's deeper, so see what you'd like. If you've dropped that foot, keep the knee high. Don't let the knee drop. Deep breath in, and on the exhale, look to the hands. Step the foot in between the hands and sink your hips down. Bring that back knee to the ground. Relax the top of the foot. We're going to roll the shoulders to the back and then inhale, raise the arms and look up. Good. We breathe slowly. We can test our balance here as well and close the eyes. Good. Another deep breath in here. And on the exhale, we slowly bring the hands down, framing that right foot. Tuck your toes under at the back and straighten that left leg. And then breathe in, raise the right arm. If that gets too much at all, bring that back knee to the ground. And we look up to the ceiling, trying to really go for distance between those two hands here. So shoulders away from the ears. Good. Now from here, that arm goes to the back and all the way down. The hands come back onto the ground, and this is a little bit trickier now. We're going to try and come up here. Raise the arms, raise the torso, look up to the ceiling. Good. Now, shall we try and close the eyes here too? Very good. Eyes closed. We take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, we bring the hands down and we step back. Now, if you need a break here, just bring the knees to the ground and push the hips to the back. If you want to, you can stay in parivrtt in a mountain pose or downward dog, whatever you want to call it. Good. We'll do the other side. So everyone who's not in parivrtt yet, come. And from here, we inhale and raise the left leg high. Good. We can decide to flex the foot here and drop the heel towards the buttocks, keeping that knee high. Keep pushing yourself towards the back here. So still strong in the shoulders. Deep breath in and exhale. Look to the hands. Step the foot in between the hands. Drop the hips. Drop that back leg and relax. Inhale and raise the arms. Look up to the ceiling. Relax the shoulders. We can close the eyes or we can keep them open. Just see what's better for your balance. slow breath. Now from here, open the eyes, float the arms down, roll the shoulders to the back, open the palms to the front, and release. Tuck your toes under, straighten the back leg, the hips can stay low, and we inhale and raise the left arm. Look up to the ceiling. Deep breath. And here also we make sure we're not sinking down into that right shoulder or bending the right arm. Not locking out anywhere either. Good. Now take that left arm to the back and then all the way down. Hands firmly onto the ground. Look to the front. If you need to bring that back knee to the ground or just step the foot further in, go ahead. Raise the arms, raise the torso. Look up to the ceiling. Astra Sanchalanasana. Actually, the galloping horse or the horse in movement, but it's translated, or not translated, that's the translation, but it's referred to as the crescent pose or the crescent moon. Good. Take a deep breath in and we exhale and bring the hands down. Step back or take a break in child's pose with the knees on the ground and sitting on the heels. Good. We'll slowly walk our feet forward. And then we shake off the hands, and we shake off the arms and the shoulders, and we let the head hang and get heavy. Now hands come to the calves, and we gently pull the torso a little bit closer to the legs. You can keep the legs bent here, and relax. Yeah, now from here, check if your feet are together. If they're not, bring them together so that there's no space between the big toes, no space between the heels. And we're going to inhale and raise the right arm. Trying to keep the legs straight, but you can bend them a little bit, of course. Look up to the ceiling, and then come all the way up. Still twisting here. Drop that right hand, raise the left arm, slide the right hand down that leg. Just ever so slightly, it doesn't have to be deep. We feel a little back bend, we feel a stretch on the left side. And we come back and down. Very good. Other side, deep breath in, and we exhale and bring that hand down. Inhale, raise the left arm. Again, bending the legs if you need to. Very good. From here, breathe in and come up. Still twisting. Exhale, drop that left hand. Inhale, slide the hand down the leg and take that right arm over to the back. Deep breath in and exhale, come back and down. We inhale here, looking up towards the left hand. We exhale and drop down into a forward fold. Well done. Inhale, slide the hands to the shins, coming into a halfway lift. That means we want straight arms and a straight back. It's like a tabletop. And then we breathe in and bring the arms to the front. Look to the front, but then look down to the ground again. Shift your weight from going to the back to the front, into the toes. Breathe in and rise all the way to standing. Breathe out and bring the hands to the heart center. We take a moment to close the eyes here, feet still together. We're very aware of the upper body, of the shoulders, and the strength in the arms. Very good. And then we open the eyes, and we start by bringing that right leg over the left. If you're wobbly, bring the toes to the ground, and then sink down from here. If you want a little bit more, also from this side, bring that foot around and sink down. Now I'm going to stay from the side because what happens often is that we come forward, and I don't want us to do that. Right arm over the left, elbows on top of each other. Push the elbows down. Grab hold of your hand if you can, and sink down into the legs, keeping the shoulders over the hips. This is garudasana or the eagle pose. Now raise the arms high. And from here, release that right leg, step it to the back, and sink down into that left leg. And we want to gently push that left hip to the back and the right hip to the front. Deep breath in here. On the exhale, release the hands, interlock them behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades. Remember the beginning when we were trying to push the elbows towards each other? We'll do the same thing now. Take a deep breath in and look up to the ceiling, maybe adding a back bend. Exhale, raise the arms, drop your torso, and come down as low as you can, as low as is comfortable. Slowly rise and bring that left arm onto the left leg. Raise the right arm and open up your body towards the side. Look up to the ceiling. And then take that right arm over towards the front, open the palm to the ceiling, and look towards your fingertips. Very good. We either stay here now or we decide to bind. Right arm behind us, left arm underneath that left leg. And still we're nice and open here, not letting the torso come forward. Good. From here, inhale, open up again, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, torso comes up. We reach for the front on an exhale. And this time with the legs straight, drop down into a triangle shape. And it's important that that hand can be wherever you want it to be. There's lots of different options here. You can hold on to the ankle or leg wherever you are, or you can raise the heel off the ground, grab hold of your foot, of your toes. You can also hover that hand and work a little bit more on your obliques. You can decide what you want. Good. Now on an exhale, reach that right arm all the way to the front and drop the hand to the ground. Bring both hands to the ground, framing your left foot. And if you need to bend that left leg, bend the left leg, but don't raise the right heel off the ground. And then we're going to take a deep breath in and raise the left arm as we look up to the ceiling, twisting the other way into a revolved triangle. Good. For all of those who are very stable here, that right hand can now wander to the left side of the left foot, which makes us twist a little deeper, but also unbalances us probably. Let's see if that's too much. Good. One more deep breath in here. Then we exhale and reach that left arm to the front and bring the hand all the way down. Right hand comes to the inside of the foot, so to the right side of the mat, and we drop the head. Now again, if you've got that left leg bent, that's fine, but try and straighten it as much as you can. Good. From here, raise your right heel off the ground, step forward, feet together, toes touch. We let ourselves hang here. You can bring the arms around the legs if you want. You can bring the hands to your opposite elbows. Just let yourself hang here and relax. Good. And then from here, inhale, raise the arms, raise the torso, come up with a straight back, palms together over the head. On an exhale, we bring the hands to the heart center and we close the eyes and we stay here for a few moments. And even that can be a little bit challenging for our balance, just standing without that vision. So see how you're standing here. Do you feel quite stable? Are you wobbly? Can you feel all the muscles in your feet? All of that helps us with our balance when we go into the eagle pose. Now from here, raise the heels off the ground. You can keep the eyes closed or you can open them. And then you can try and close them again to see what works for you. Just find that balance in your body. And release, open the eyes. We're going to do the other side. So this time, the left leg comes on top of the right, and the foot can come around. Arms to the front, left arm on top of the right, and we grab hold of the hand, sink down, but don't drop forward. If you've got a mirror or something, then have a little look maybe. Breathe. And now inhale, raise your arms high. Good. Now get ready to step that left foot to the back. Full sole of the foot on the ground, toes at an angle pointing to the left. Good. So a warrior one or virabhadrasana, but with a little twist here, literally a twist of the arm. Good. We take a last deep breath in. And on the exhale, we interlock the hands behind us, squeeze the shoulder blades, push the elbows towards each other. Inhale into a back bend. Now that's optional, but open up a little bit, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale, raise the arms, drop the torso to the front, and come as low as is comfortable for you. Good. Now slowly make your way back up. Good. We bring our right arm onto the right leg, and we open up here. So every part of our body, especially that left hip, is opening up. We raise that left arm. You can reach it forwards as well here already if you like. Now from here, left arm drops behind us. Right arm comes underneath and will grab hold of the left hand or wrist. If this is too much, you stay exactly where you were before. There's no pressure on us going deeper at all. Good. Now on the next inhale, we release and we come up, straightening the legs, straightening the arms. As we exhale, we reach forwards again and come down again, but this time keeping that right leg bent, straight. What am I saying? Left leg bent. Good, and we look up to the ceiling and take deep breaths. Now again, with the hand, with that right hand, you can grab hold of your right big toe, rising up onto the heel. You can hover the hand, you can grab hold of the ankle. You can even have the hand on the ground if that's not too far. So we don't want to push the hips to the back. Try and keep that straight line wherever you are. Left arm goes over, we open the palm to the ceiling, and we look to the fingertips. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, release that left hand to the ground. Bring the right hand to the ground. Check that your left heel is still on the ground, and bend your right leg if you need to, or keep it straight if you can. Again, we can decide already here, depending on how the other side works, that left hand can come to the outside of the right foot. You want to stay stable to begin with. Bring that, or stay safe. Left hand to the inside of the right foot and raise the right arm. And then from here, you can still decide to go deeper. Slow, deep breaths. Good. On an exhale, bring that right arm over to the front and all the way down. Frame your foot here at the front with both your hands. Drop the head. And again, we're trying to straighten that right leg as much as we can. Good. And from here, raise that left heel off the ground, turn the toes to the front, step forward into that forward fold again. Relaxing the arms, relaxing the legs. That might mean that you bend the legs and just rest your torso on them. Yeah, now from here, inhale, bring the arms to the sides, come halfway up, bend your legs. Breathe in, arms go to the front, and we raise the torso, opening up to the front. Look up to the ceiling. Good. And we exhale and fold forwards again. Good. Now check that your toes are still together, big toes touch. Inhale, raise the arms, raise the torso, come to standing. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart center, drop the chin to the chest for a moment. Good, and we inhale and raise the arms, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands next to the feet. Inhale into a halfway lift with the hands to the shins. Exhale and fold forwards again, hands next to the feet, bend your legs, and then inhale, step the right leg to the back. And give yourself a little bit of time here, letting the hips come down a bit. Keep that right leg straight, hands firmly on the ground. Send that left leg to the back. So you're coming into a plank. And now we're going to try and shift our weight further forward. This is a much deeper plank. What we don't want is to sink here or here. So if this is too much, bring the knees to the ground. Deep breaths here. And then from here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the knees to the ground, push the hips to the back, and then turn the crooks of the arms to the front. So the elbows are going towards the back. From here, drop the chest, keeping the arms really close to your body, and let the chin come to the ground. Very nice. Now inhale, drop your hips and raise the chest, feet on the ground, and only the chest has to rise. You can feel our rib cage on the ground here. Squeeze your shoulder blades, raise the hands, and breathe. Hands come back down to the ground, and we inhale and push ourselves higher. Keep a little tiny bend in the arms, so don't straighten the arms all the way. Look to the front or look up. Deep breath in. And exhale, push the hips to the back, tuck the toes under, and then push the hips up. Back into our downward dog or mountain pose. And take deep breaths here. Good. Now we've done this next one before, but we'll be a bit smoother now, a little bit quicker. Inhale, raise the right leg. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Find your balance. Inhale, raise the arms and raise the torso. Very well done. We look up to the ceiling. Now exhale and bring the hands to the heart center. This is another one for balance, but we did that garudasana so well, we can do this. Step that left foot forward as far as you need to before you take off and straighten both legs. So that leg goes up, we're not opening up to the left, so push that left hip down even as the left leg goes up. And then we inhale and come to standing. Very good. And we exhale and we fold forwards again. Drop your head. Inhale into a halfway lift. Exhale and fold forwards. Bend your legs, hands next to the feet. Inhale, step the left leg back. Good. We stay low in the hip. On an exhale, that right foot can slide or hover as we take it back. Again, we've got the option of bringing the knees to the ground if it all gets a bit much for us, or we can increase our core work by shifting our weight further forward. And also the work for the wrists and the tops of the hands and the forearms. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the knees to the ground, push the hips to the back, elbows come in towards us, chin and chest come to the ground. And just breathe into your lower back here. Good. From here, inhale, drop the hips, raise the chest, and come as high as you can without straightening the arms. So dig the elbows into your sides here, then relax the legs, look up or to the front. Deep breath in, and we exhale and push the hips to the back, tuck the toes under, push the hips up. And the heels get heavy. I'm going to keep the hands especially the fingers, very strong. Push your shoulders to the back, arms and shoulders strong as well. Every part of our body is strong. As we inhale and raise the left leg. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Inhale, raise the arms and torso. Brilliant. And from Ashtra Sanchalanasana, from our crescent moon or galloping horse, into warrior three. Hands to the heart center, again in little mini steps until you're comfortable, or you can try from here to shift yourself, your weight into that left leg. Good. We breathe in and come to standing. And we breathe out and bring the hands to the heart center. From here, bring the hands onto your hips and push the hips forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Look up to the ceiling as you let yourself come into a back bend. Don't worry how deep. Just make it comfortable and safe. Any issues in your lumbar spine, don't come into a back bend. Just focus on the upper back opening up. Very good. Now deep breath in, and on the exhale, we come into a halfway lift, arms to the side. Lower all the way, nice and slowly, drop the head. And take deep breaths. Good. Now from here, breathe in, halfway lift, hands to the shins or fingertips on the ground. Breathe out, bring the hands to the ground. Now we can step into a plank from here, just like we did before, or if you like, you can try a little jump. Very good. And once we're stable here, we'll come into a side plank. I'll show the easier option first. Left knee to the ground, toes turn to the side, and we open up. Similar to what we did at the beginning. You can, of course, do the full thing now. Just opening up here with the foot on the ground and not the lower leg. Wherever we are, we're going to take that right arm over to the front. And then drop your gaze towards your left hand. Take a moment to look towards your right hand. And then come back into your plank. Same on the other side. The knee can come down into the ground and we open up here. Or we do a full side plank, rolling onto the outer edge of the right foot. And then taking that left arm over to the front, dropping the gaze towards the right hand. And then looking towards the left hand. Take a last deep breath in. And on the exhale, come back into a plank. Bring the knees to the ground. Push the hips to the back. We'll take a rest in child's pose. Forearms firmly on the ground. So you let your shoulders relax. And then you can try and see if it's more comfortable to have the arms by the sides of the legs. So that's something you can decide for yourself. And from here, slowly come back up. Walk the hands to the front of the mat, and we're going to let ourselves drop onto the front of the body. Now our left arm reaches to the left so that it's in line with, that the hand is in line with the shoulder. Right hand next to the chest, and we're gently going to push into the hand to come onto the left side. You can relax the head here completely, and that hand can stay where it is to support you here, to know that you're not dropping forwards or too far back for you. But if you want, you can add a quad stretch here, grabbing hold of your right foot. And then pulling that heel towards the buttocks. You can even push that knee further away. You can open up as far as is comfortable for you. Just make sure you're not overdoing it. So our body, the heaviness of our body is adding a lot to this stretch. We don't have to overdo it. In fact, we should never overdo it. That is for competitive work environment. Good. From here, bring that right foot behind you, knee high, and we push the knee a little bit out. That right arm rises, and drops towards the back. And when I say drops towards the back, I don't want you to go here. The more open we are here, the higher that arm, the deeper the stretch. Take stretch, you feel your shoulder blades here being squeezed. And the arm is getting heavy. And we're allowing our body to relax. So that we're not contracting those muscles. They're relaxing, our body's slowing down. And we take a deep breath in. On the exhale, starting with the right hand, come back onto the front of your body. And take your time. We are in no rush. And once you're on the front of your body, bring that left hand in towards the left side of the chest. Right arm reaches to the side, not higher, not lower than the shoulder. As we slowly turn our head to the left and come onto the right side of the body. Again, just as on the other side, we'll make sure that our hand supports us here and we can keep the hand on the ground for that whole time we're here. That'll relax a little bit, so allow us not to deepen when we don't want to. But if we do want, we'll grab hold of our left foot. This is quite advanced. There's a lot going on here. So don't worry if you want to stay with that leg straight and with the hand firmly on the ground. Gives you more safety, more support. Good. Then we slowly bring that sole of the foot onto the ground. Again, if you were having that left hand here for support, decide if you still need it there, or if you can gently push the knee out, raise the arm, and keep it high as you drop it towards the back. So that might not be a lot in terms of how much it moves, maybe just a couple of inches, doesn't matter. That's where we're staying. We're breathing into our open upper body. Good. We take a last deep breath in. And on the exhale, the hand comes back, the leg stretches away, and we come onto the front of the body. Good. And then from here, we're going to push ourselves up. Take a moment to rest in child's pose, a little bit of a rounded back here. It's relaxing our vertebra. We round our back as we come up. We bring the hands a bit further forward, shift the hips forward so that we can straighten that left leg. And we bring the right knee towards the right hand. And then that right foot can walk towards the left side. Depending on how open you are in your hips, you'll probably be able to bring that foot in line with the knee. But that will require a lot of openness in the hips. So we want to make sure that that left hip pushes down and that the hips are aligned. And from here, we come forward, bring that left arm over to the right and drop our head. You can just look to the right. That's probably the most comfortable. You can drop the head, the forehead to the ground, or you can turn the head to the left for an even deeper stretch. Now, if you want, that right hand, if it's idle, can go over towards the left side of the lower back, or even grab hold of the right foot if it's anywhere near. And if it isn't, that's fine too. And slowly release that right hand, raise the head, and right hand comes down onto the mat so we can push ourselves back up. Very good. If we stay for a little bit longer, try and straighten your torso so that the shoulders are in line with the hips. We're going to bring the right hand onto the ground, left hand onto the right knee. And we're going to open up towards the right, coming into a twist. This will be a tiny mini twist because of what's going on in the legs here already. You can bring that right top of the hand again onto your left waist if you like. You can look to the back. And on an exhale, we release. Hands come back to the front. We push ourselves up and we send that right leg to the back. And it deserves a little shake and it deserves whatever we feel like. So do some movement, maybe just shaking it off. And we'll do the other side once we're ready. Hands come a little bit further forwards, hips come forwards as well. This time that right leg stays straight or straightens all the way. Left knee comes forwards. Left foot comes towards the right side, only as far as is comfortable. If you find yourself opening up here and you can't push that hip down, that foot comes further in. Good. And we'll relax to come forward. Right arm reaches over to the left. And we drop our head, forehead on the ground, head to the left. Or if you want to go deeper, turn the head to the right here. And then maybe bring that right hand onto the left side. Left hand to the right side of the waist. This is the second time that I'm mixing up my sides. And we'll stay for a little bit longer. Now slowly release that left hand, push the hand into the ground, slide the right arm back, and straighten your torso. Again, you can bring that foot far further in towards you to make this easier. Now, left hand on the ground, right hand onto the left knee. Left hand maybe, if you don't feel too unstable, onto the right waist. And we twist towards the left. Again, this is a mini twist. Doesn't matter how deep it is. It's about how we feel. Great. And from here, we release. We'll bring the hands to the front. This time, open up to the right. Bring that right leg to the front. And give your legs a little shake here, especially that left leg. Do whatever you need to do to feel good. And then from here, come onto your back. Take the knees in with you, coming into parivrtt, wind releasing pose. And we close the eyes and we just lie here and we get heavy and relaxed and soft. And we feel the stomach rise and fall. We feel the rib cage expand as we breathe in, contract as we breathe out. Chest rises and falls. And while all of that is going on, we let ourselves get heavy. The arms drop to the sides, the feet come down onto the ground. And we can do with the arms whatever we want, either into a T-shaped position, or if you prefer, somewhere up towards the other side, over the head. Right leg comes over the left. Think of that eagle pose we did, so that the foot can come underneath again as well. And from here, wherever the arms are, drop the knees to the left and gently turn your head to the right. Coming into a nice, deep, relaxing twist here. You want to make sure that your shoulders and your arms are firmly on the ground, relaxed, steady. And we breathe into the right side of the body. In through the nose and out through the nose. We'll take a last deep breath in here. Really take your time with that breath. And on the exhalation, slowly raise your knees again. Good. And we'll release that right leg from the left. If we want to, we give the legs a little shake here before we do the other side. Arms stay wherever they are right now. Left knee comes on top of the right. And that in itself is enough. That little thing with the left foot going underneath the right leg doesn't have to be. Just be comfortable. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, drop the knees to the right. Turn the head to the left. If you haven't got the eyes closed already, now is the time. And it's the time to smile and relax the jaw. Relax the tongue and the forehead and the eyebrows and the temples, every part of our body, from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. Just feel a heaviness come over you. And you can slowly release that left leg from the right. Just bringing the left leg on top of the right. And we drop onto the right side here, bringing our torso onto our relax. Left hand on the ground. You can keep the eyes closed if that's not too strange. As we come up onto our sitting bones, crossing the legs in front of us if that's still comfortable. Otherwise, straighten the legs towards the front. Drop the chin to the chest. Take a few deep breaths here. And on an inhale, take your left ear to the left shoulder, just as we did at the beginning with the chin still staying heavy. On an exhale, roll the chin back down to the chest. Inhale and bring your right ear to the right shoulder. And on an exhale, bring the chin to the chest. Round your back, pushing the shoulders forwards and the back to the back of the room. And then straighten the back, straighten the head. Inhale and raise the arms, raising the head. Exhale, float the arms down. And one more time. Breathe in, raise the arms, raise the head. Breathe out and float the arms down. And then we rub our hands together, place the palms over the face. We slowly open the eyes and we bring the hands